So yeah, Max and Ruby is the best show ever, and it's very funny. You have got to watch it. Next, we need the Danny Pig in Space. It's an amazing short. This short will later be into another show. I'll talk about that later. Next, Ubi. Ubi. It's about this hand puppet named Ubi. His sister named Uma. And his best friend named Hato. And they do endure adventures. My opinion about this show, it's an awesome show. I find it fun, funny, and very, very creative. Like, for example, in this one episode, about Uma, Ubi, and Hato really want to go camping. So they ask Rampu, and Rampu actually says yes. So the three go camping, or the four, as you might add, and they see various sights around the way. They see Hitty, they see Simmons, they see other animals as well. It was amazing. One of the best shows I've ever seen. I was Ubi here more because this show is very funny. I especially love Uma bathroom. I like this one part where Uma says, "Bathroom dirty." I wish Ubi would air more episodes. I really wish Ubi would air more. I wish Not Internet Tuna would air more Ubi episodes, because we really need more Ubi episodes. It's such a shame that canceled in 2005. But Not In still aired the show until 2012, when Tuna rebranded. Screw you, Mrs. Ray Feather, for getting rid of a good show. It did that rerun until 2013, but it didn't last for that long. That got canceled afterwards. I wish Ubi would get a reboot, and I wish Ubi would get more episodes, and I wish Ubi would air more reruns too. So yeah, Ubi's one of the best shows I've ever seen. Next, Miffy and Friends. It's about this bunny named Miffy. She goes on adventures with her friends Melanie Rabbit, Boris Bear, Barbara Bear, Snuffy the dog, Runty the pig, and Poppy Pig. There's also Aunt Kialis and her parents. And Miffy is about Miffy going on adventures with her friends while also learning the world around her. What do I think of this show? I find it funny. The series is fun, funny, and very, very, very creative. I just wish. I'm glad there was also a reboot called Miffy's Adventures Big and Small. Both shows are good. And I wish both Miffy shows would air in reruns on the Junior. Next, the Queenies. It's about Bella, Milo, Fizz, and Sate, and they both like to go on adventures in their playroom while also using their imaginations. What do I think of this show? I find it good. This show has been a part of my childhood for years and years to come. Queenies is a good show. Next, Rubber Dubbers. The show is about those rubber bass boys, and they like to go on adventures while also using their imagination. Just like Little Bill and Timmy the Truth. My opinion about the show, awesome. I could not ask for a good show better than this. Rubber Dubbers, one of the best shows Hit Entertainment has ever created. That's the Bob the Builder Barney Aha the World Hipper Thomas and Friends and others. I especially like Hub the Magician. Great show, man. Great show. Next, Whoopi's Little Bird. It's about this mayor who surprisingly is played by Whoopi Goldberg. And there is this hat named Heatsay. This pig named Spencer. There's also a kitten who likes pretzels named Dave. And that's it. They basically go on adventures while also learning the world around them. What do I think of this show? Awesome. I could not ask for a better show. Whoopi's Little Bird was a great show back in the day. I haven't watched it though, but when I do, I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Now, I have to talk about this. The show that's coming after is Dope. Da da da! Here it is, Poopa Prick. One of the worst shows I've ever seen. This show is about this pig named Peppa, her little brother named George, and her parents. It's basically doing adventures, doing nothing. And doing everything in the most boring way possible. My opinion about the show, this is the worst show I've ever seen on Nick Jr. ever. All of the pigs are idiots, except for Daddy Pig. Here's the problem I have with the show. Daddy Pig is constantly getting body shamed over. Daddy Pig constantly gets body shamed by Peppa. Peppa is such a heartless prick. George acts like Hayu for nothing. And even if he does act like Hayu, it's usually for no reason. His crying is irritated. And Mommy Pig, nothing can be said about her. She just shoots cheerful like any other characters. Oh, so not the light.
Okay.
Then Peppa has other friends like Susie C, Zoe Zebra, Zuzu Zaza Zebra, Edmund Elephant, Emily Elephant, Danny Dog, Richard Rabbit, Rebecca Rabbit, Petro Pony, and others. And seriously, Susie Sheep and Petro Pony and Danny Dog do not look like they're animals at all. Susie Sheep is just a polar bear. She should be called Paula Polar Bear, not Susie Sheep. And Danny Dog doesn't look like a dog at all. She looks more like a hat. He's basically Handy Hat's cousin. And then we have Petro Pony. He's not a pony at all. He's basically an Arthur wannabe. I hope DHX Media / Wildbrain sues Petro Pony for being an Arthur wannabe. Peppa is one of the worst shows ever. I'm not gonna watch it ever again. Next, Blue's Room. This show is about Blue and her other friends as well. And they basically doing adventures in Blue's playroom. This show is set after Blue's close. It's after the events of The Legend of the Blue Puppy. So basically, Blue finds a room, and she finds a key, and then Blue goes into Blue's room. And in this world, she can talk. It's great. I've never seen my opinion about Blue's Room, it's one of the best shows I've ever seen on Nick Jr. ever. This series is great. I could not ask for a better show than this. It's just like Blue's Clues. It's an amazing show. Next, Lazy Hound. Oh yeah, you heard me. Lazy Hound. So this show is about this superhero named Sporthead and a girl named Stephanie, and they both like moving around, and they basically do everything that hits healthy. There's also this villain named Robbie Rotten. He's basically the bad guy of Lazy Hound. There's also the group of friends named Ziggy, Fritzy, Pitzel, and Stinzy. What do I think of this show? It's one of the best shows I ever seen. This show became a meme fast. Especially Robbie Rotten. I really like his ba 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 real number one. And also Stinzy also became a meme as well. I like his mime song as well. In fact, almost everything of the show became a meme. I feel bad for Stephen Carl Stevenson being dead in August 2017. I feel bad for him. He's played a good villain. Who doesn't even not like Hayu at all. So yeah, Lazy Hound is one of the best shows I've ever seen. Next. Oh yeah. There's also Mayor Milford as well. Here are the images of some of their friends as well. Next, Miss Spider's Sunny Past Friends. It's about this mother spider named Miss Spider and her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, I think Miss Spider. It's about Miss Spider and her children, and they both like doing great adventures. I find this a good show. I find this a super good show. I've seen episodes of this, and it was great. I wish Miss Spider would return on it sooner. It's probably not because Shubo owns the show now. But still, I hope Miss Spider comes back to TV sometime soon. Next, the Backyardigans. Oh yeah, you heard me, the Backyardigans. It's about these group of 5 friends. Yeah, it's about this group of 5 animal friends who like using their imaginations. And it's about those group of 5 friends, and they like using their imaginations in their backyard. This show has a creative plot to it. My opinion about the show: it's one of the best shows that Nick Jr. has ever made. Period. The animation is well done. The stories are well done. The episodes of parts are handled pretty well. And the animation in general, and the entire show in general is just good. It's about a penguin named Pablo, a moose named Tyrone, a unique one named Uniqua, a hippo named Hasa, and a kangaroo named Austin. And they both like going on great adventures. Pablo is good. I especially like his panic hats. His panic hats make me laugh. Tyrone is one of the best moves. It's one of the best mooses I've ever seen. It's just like Moose and Moose. And Moose McMoose from Puppy Dog Pals. Uniqua is one of the best backyard characters I've ever seen. Hasa can be a little bossy sometimes, but I don't care. And Austin was a little shy. He was a little shy in the first season, but then he quickly hovered up. He quickly sprang up their friends. Okay. Austin was shy in the first season, but quickly warmed up to his friends by the fourth season. Austin and Hassa are one of the best characters I have ever seen. Next, Lily in the City. This show is excellent. It's one of the best sorts I've ever seen. So is Sybil of the very helpful Ryan. I like it. And I also like Maya the Indian Princess. Maya the Indian Princess is way better than Maya. Maya the Indian Princess is way better than Mira Royal Detective. Next, Downward Doghouse. It's about Highland and her friends. They don't have adventures and learn the world around them. They also teach his Chinese culture. But I'm not about Highland until later. Next, a pup grows up. I like this show. A pup grows up, one of the best sorts I've ever seen. And here's the thing. A pup grows up wasn't even my biggest issue with this. My problem was that other show that followed after this. Have any of you heard of Doe the of Doe? Yeah, he was basically being a dead horse. Don't watch it. I can't believe I have to talk about Diego again. Doe the of Doe? More like, stop Diego, stop! It's about this boy named Diego. Diego is such a dumb boy. Diego is such a dumb boy. I basically can't stand Diego. I used to like the show back then, but then when I was growing up, when I was watching the show, I knew his voice started to get on my nerves. And then, when I grew up, I started losing interest on the show. It's because of Diego's voice. I can't stand it. Diego is super annoying. Diego needs to be stopped. Stop, Diego, stop. Oh yeah. I'm also going to be giving him lots of octagons. I am going to be giving Diego lots of octagons. Diego just needs a lot of octagons. Diego needs to be stopped. Next, Jack Spit Music Song. It's about this bear, I believe, named Jack. Another bear named Mel. Oh, no. I meant to say another bear named Mary. And this dog named Mel. And they both like going on adventures and learning about music. It's such an interesting plot. Their songs are good. And most of the songs they use are very well done. Next, The Wonder Pets. One of the best shows Nick Jr. has ever created. My opinion about the show, it's awesome. It's funny. It's hilarious. One of the best shows Nick Jr. has ever created. It's about those 3 pets, and they both like rescuing baby animals. Lenny is the Wonder Pets leader. Lenny is very cute and adorable. She basically is a good leader to the Wonder Pets. Is sweet. The Hurl is sweet. He likes giving out hugs to the animals, which is so sweet. And then we have Min Min. Min Min's the most hilarious out of all the Wonder Pets. She makes me laugh. Min Min is so hilarious. I especially like when she says, "This is who he is." And I like her lisp too. Min Min's a very good duck. I wish this. I wish this show would. I just wish this show would air more episodes. I wish this. I wish this show would get more reruns. I'm glad it got reruns on Poodle TV's Nicktoonier. I'm glad. One of Pets did so. I recommend watching it if you haven't watched it yet. Next, Pitty Diddy Doo. One of the best shows I've ever seen. It's about this girl named Pitty, her parents, Hyler and Mr. Danny Pit, along with her friends as well. And they both like going on adventures using their imagination in the story box. Interesting plot. I've never seen anything like it. It's one of the best shows Nicktoonier or Naughton have ever seen. I just wish Pitty Diddy Doo. I wish Pitty Diddy Doo would not get cancelled at all. I just wish Pitty Diddy Doo would air more seasons. Next, Wow Wow Wubsy. Oh yeah, you heard me. Wow Wow Wubsy. What do I think of this show? It's one of the best shows I've ever seen. Period. It's about this cute little guy named Wubsy, an awesome and smart rabbit named Wizard, a smart bear named Walden, and a cute girl named Daisy. I think she's a dog, I believe. Because I think she's a hat, I believe. I don't know. And they like to go on successful adventures. Wubsy's cute. Wizard can fix anything. Walden is smart. And Daisy is one of the most cutest out of all of them. I love this show. I really love this show. It's my favorite Nicktoonier show of all time. Wizard is hilarious. She can fix anything. Well, not anything. Well, her inventions go wrong, and she says this hilarious line. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's funny. Walden, Wubsy also says, wow, wow, wow. And he does this a lot. So does Walden. Walden says, yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. And my, my, my. He also goes, Great Caesar salad. Great balls of fire. Great Matthew and Orion, among others. Daisy, her catchphrase is, lavender lollipops. Fantastic. I wish this show wouldn't get canceled. I wish this show would air more seasons. In fact, I wish this show would get more reruns. I wish this show would get more reruns. Next. Oh God. Now I have to talk about this show again. That's right. Yo Gabba Gabba. Fun fact. I know someone who used to be afraid of the show. Not just the entire show. The whole show itself. Yo Gabba Gabba is awful. It's basically about this DJ named DJ Lance Suck. It's basically about this DJ named DJ Lance Suck. And he has these group of boys named Muno, the Cyclops, Fufa, the ugly flower bubble, Muno, the idiotic Cyclops, Roby, the stupid, green one, whatever he's called. I think he's a monster, I think. And then we have this hat rat named Tootie, who's a hijacker, and Tootie's annoying. Then we have Putz, the stupid robot, aka Tootie's boyfriend. This show is awful. Period. I'm not going to watch anything. Fun fact. When I was little in 2008, I used to be liking this show. I thought this show was good. But then, in 2019, I started to lose interest on the show. That's right. I don't find this so funny anymore. Because Everything about the show is annoying. And I've written off. The children just love your Gabba. And it's not just the children. I meant all those soccer moms that like the show. That's right, the same soccer moms that are pretty much the founder of Nick Mom. Never mind. Whatever you do, don't watch Yo Gabba Gabba. It's bad. Next, Ni Hao Highland. Here's the thing. Ni Hao Highland was in the downward doghouse sorts, along with Ho Ho and Holy, who was then called Holy. So we have this, it's about this girl named Highland. Her friends Rintu the Hiker, Holy the Panda, Mr. Sun, Ho Ho the Monkey, Lulu the Rhino, Stumpy the Elephant, and others. What do I think about the show? I find it pretty good. Believe me, I used to hate the show back then, but now I like the show. Fun fact, the characters have changed, except for Highland. So Ho Ho used to not speak at all. He used to speak gibberish. But then he started to honk in the series. In the series, he now honks. And Rintu, in the shorts, he used to speak in third person. Now, he speaks normally in the first person instead of the third person. Holy used to be called Holy, and his voice was different. And Lulu didn't speak at all, and she looked weird. She still had the balloon, which hadn't changed at all. Lulu used to be creepy in the downward doghouse. Now Lulu is very beautiful in the Highland series. Next, Olivia. Olivia is one of the best shows I've ever seen. Period. It's about this pig named Olivia and family, and they like to do great adventures while Olivia uses her imagination and learns about the world around her. My opinion about the show, the best show I've ever seen. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen. Olivia is way better than Peppa Pig. I think Olivia is way better than Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig sucks. Olivia is way better. Next, Team Umizoomi. One of the best shows I've ever seen. It's about this amazing and beautiful girl named Millie, this handsome and adorable boy named Theo, and a smart robot named Bot. And they basically do adventures while helping the community, helping kids, and solving problems using math. My opinion about this show, one of the best shows I've ever seen. This is where the real math is. Whatever you do, don't rely on Pet Plus Hat and Monster Math Squad, because they don't teach math right. Umizoomi does. Umizoomi hates his math right, while Pet Plus Hat and Monster Math Squad does it wrong. Umizoomi is good. I'm glad this show is still airing as of today. Next, Bubble Duppies. Bubble Duppies. I really love this show. It was even better when Zooey came along. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen. I'm so glad it's still airing. And that's it. That's all I have to say about Classic Nick Jr. shows. That's all I have to say for part 2 of my Classic Nick Jr. review/rant. Now I have to end this. I'll see you guys later.